finish it. Anyway, yes, I have done my findings. Like I've done my findings. You see, I was very cool, calm. You know, okay, I don't want to press forward because I also watch videos. I also see how people comment about how I questions our because at some point in time they wanted to make Yomi run away from me. Like they think I will put Yomi in trouble. So I have learned when I want to talk to him. I've seen how he does this thing. It's not somebody I'm just knowing. All right. So and I have to like all energies, all great energies are welcome. He has a positive energy and he's doing this thing the best. Okay, there's no better way that Papariano would have expected anybody to do this. This is the best way, more than even I would have expected, right? When you see me calling out on Baba Mubat, right? Imagine that they have done even half of what the Rifabe had done. It doesn't matter whether you get the result. We all will understand where the frustration is coming from, right? But one thing one thing is you, right? Not even doing anything, right? And the government to not do nothing. And that thing is you are trying all your effort, doing everything that you can. But we can all see clearly that the government is the one frustrating it. It's a two different thing. You know? Oh, come up, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's see. Because it's the DNA I wanted to talk about. Thank God you're already in the DNA case. So let me make that a topic. Let's say DNA right now. I was thinking about that. I had half conversation about the DNA. So, but again, like as I said, I already know how things like this becomes. You know, yeah. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, I just saw it on. Anyway, good evening first. Good evening. Yeah, I just read it on
Yeah.
channels
Oh,
now.
good evening. Welcome.
Channels
How are
news.
you?
Hold on.
Hmm?
I just saw it on channels news. So I don't know. So I
Oh,
don't have too much information about. I just saw it on channels news now.
okay. Play it. Can you play it? Or let me play it over here.
I can't play to go on. Just go on channels news. You see it there. Type
Mm-hmm.
DNA. It was. I think it was a court in Ikorodu today. They said they should do it in
Okay.
Nigeria and abroad.
You mean it's going to be done? Okay. Let me check.
Yeah, and hospital in Nigeria and abroad.
Mohbad wife ran into hiding. Let me see.
Type
Um,
Liam's DNA. Channels news.
Hi, Papariano. How are you?
yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's everywhere. I just saw it on social media as well.
Can we
It's everywhere.
get it? Can we get it?
Yeah.
Like I'm still
Maybe
trying
we should just
to.
go to Channels TV,
Go on
channelstv.com.
Paparano, type on
I'm there
Google.
on Channels
Wait,
TV.
type on Google, right? Type channels, type
Mm.
Liam's DNA
Judgment was
channels
passed today,
news.
actually.
Type Liam's DNA channels news. You see it.
Okay.
Go through Google.
And for what your is doing, I think is worth commending. It's a good thing. That's the kind of push we need to get
Exactly.
justice for Mohbad. Honestly, it's not about just sitting on social media, talking without someone out there,
I hope Bukola Jesse
putting
will.
pressure
I
on
hope
them.
Bukola Jesse and Comfy. I hope Bukola Jesse and Comfy they will wake up to one day and go and protest for us.
Leave those ones,
I'm trying
Jerry.
to see how their
Those
protest
ones,
will look like.
those ones have nothing to offer but to be insulting people. That's it.
Okay. So I have it in front of me here in Punch, which no in Vanguard, which I'm going to
Yeah,
read.
that's good.
1 minute. Let me come and read it. Let me come and read it out. I would love to see the CTC of this case, if it's possible. The CTC of this case is very, very important. Okay, but I'm going to read what the publication says first. But the secrecy will be very, very helpful. Aye. Okay. Hello, can you guys hear me? Comment section, can you guys hear me? Let me read this. Well, first of all, can anybody tell me? Oh, the sniper has gone down. Oh, I don't know. Allah, I don't know which side do you belong.
Yeah, what's that?
I would
Come
the
on,
sniper would
where
have
else
been
would
the
I
best
be?
person to ask. I don't
Only a
know
mad
this your
person will be
name.
at the other
Is
side.
this
That's
your
the
second
simple
account?
truth. No, it's the same one.
What is the position of Wumi people and Baba people? What is their position of the both people?
Is it on the DNA?
Is that yes? What is their position on the both? The both side.
No, I don't know.
That's what I said. I would have
I
asked the
don't know.
sniper. The sniper, where is the
Yeah,
sniper?
but actually,
The sniper is the one
Baba took the
that can
case
give me
to
that.
court now. So Baba's position is, is to get the DNA done, apparently. So
No. Okay, anyway, just let me read it so that I can know.
yeah.
Let me just read. So they said DNA. Magistrate court orders DNA test on late Mohbad's son. So the magistrate court in Ikorodu has ordered that DNA test be conducted on Liam Aloba, the son of late Nigerian singer Aloba, also known as Mohbad. Magistrate Ade Fisoye Shonuga issued the ruling on Tuesday while delivering judgment on an application filed by singer's father, Joseph Aloba, who requested a paternity test. Mohbad's widow, Omowumi Cynthia Aloba, was listed as the respondent in the suit. In his application, Aloba argued that it was important to settle the issue of paternity once and for all. There remains uncertainty the paternity of Master Liam Aloba, and given the sensitivity of the matter, it is imperative that the paternity be conclusively settled, he stated in document presented to the court. Now, he further maintained that the test was crucial for the child's welfare. Paternity is a life issue when it comes to determining the respondent maintenance obligations and the future of the child. The DNA is therefore necessary to avoid further delays and prejudice, Aloba said. When the matter came up for hearing, counsel to the applicant, Augustine Adegbemi, moved the motion, while Kabir Akingbolu, who represented Mohbad's widow, raised no opposition. So it means Wunmi counsel was not against the demand. Raised no opposition. Following this, Magistrate Shonuga granted the application as read.
Yeah.
Okay. So it means both Wunmi people, they also agreed. Okay, but anyway, let's see. This
I
one
think they
that
both
Wunmi is
agree.
agreeing. This one that Wunmi is agreeing. The court hereby orders that 2 DNA tests be conducted in accredited and recognized hospitals, one in Nigeria and the other outside Nigeria, the magistrate ruled. Both parties or the representatives must be present when the samples are collected. The case was adjourned to November 11, 2025 for further proceedings. For Wunmi to agree without arguing, guys,
I'm sure they have something in mind there. Trust me.
See, I don't tell you guys, see, as long as Gurek Samuiwa is there. Did I tell you guys or not?
There, yeah, they're there.
Forget me. See, kakakile kule ashani. Now they will understand what I have been crying about. Toba sure for
Okay,
you.
Papariano,
If you sure
Papariano.
for now, make una no treat Muyiwa and Gurexi. If you sure for now, make una leave Muyiwa and Gurexi. Make una leave them then November 11. Make us see the time first. November.
Papariano, who's going to pick where they're going to do the one in Nigeria? Is it Baba or me? Or both of them? We agree.
You see, I need to see the CTC of this case. Do you understand? CTC matters. I know this case. I don't with the way they put it out like this way. This is a social media way. Reading the
let me brief
CTC will be
you.
very important. Hmm?
Let me brief
Because
you
with the
the difficulty.
CTC, I will know whether it was even an ADR, whether it was an agreement that both the two parties came together to agree upon. Shall you understand? And they try to deceive us by just putting something out to the public. Because last time I saw how active Baba Wumi people were. They came out like, celebrating and they were active. Shall you understand? But right now everybody's kept on
Yeah,
the
Baba is
darkness.
the one delaying the whole thing. Yeah, I know.
There's a game going on. Yes, because the way it's supposed to be,
Yeah,
the way
I
it's
agree
supposed
with
to
you.
be, yeah, I agree with Temi. The way it's supposed to be, right? Because of chain of custody, it is the court that is supposed to choose a laboratory here in Nigeria, which will take those sample and a trusted laboratory,
But
right?
these guys
Who will
can buy
take the
the court as
sample.
well, my dear.
That is see that what the fear I've always been having from the beginning is that Baba people doesn't have a strong legal team. They don't.
Mm.
And the man too, go up, come down. As long as the man is not aware, and people who speak on behalf of him are compromised.
Papariano,
So
I know
you
the funniest thing.
understand?
Baba is still using this man, or
And
what's his name? The
once it
son.
is done, see,
He's still
once it is
using
done
it.
right now, it's final. It's complete. If they do
Yeah,
it right
that's it.
now and November come outside, that child belongs to Mubarak. If the man dare make any move again, they may arrest him. I'm telling you.
Of course.
Because right now, they want to give
It's the
him
final
his
straw.
last joker. And that's why I told you guys that. Like, you know, go up, come down. When you don't have a good team, it will be like nothing is working for you. This is what I've been crying about. Now I want to even advocate for Guresa and Muyiwa. Guresa and Muyiwa must stay. So that you guys will see the destruction they brought to justice from Mohbad. Guresa and Muyiwa, you must be by Baba's side till result come. So many people don't want to hear what. When I go hear what when I don't destroy the case finish. And I go hear what then. Do you know since we would have finished this particular case? These guys, they are playing us game. They are dribbling. They are going left. They are going right. When you come here, they go. When you come here, they go. You see the guy on every platform. The fact that they were only fueling cause fight. Grace Muyiwa, they were fueling Wotu fight cause they don't mean well. They are supporting the senseless ones over the intelligent ones. People who will ask intelligent questions, who will put them on the right spot. For example, right now, this is what I will tell anybody to be doing right now. Okay? Yeah. No. They have to and you provide reasonable grounds why you doubted it. And so, whatever place where it was done, but again, even at this, guys, do I have network problem? I was frozen. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I've told you guys, should be telling me when you can no longer hear me. You guys should be telling me. What was I saying? What was the last thing you guys heard me saying? What was the last thing you guys heard me saying? What was the last thing you guys heard me saying? What was the last thing you guys heard me saying? What was the last thing you guys heard me saying? I want to know the conversation. A lot of people really left too. I think I hung. It means we are far behind you. I have said many things. Anyway, let me come back. Let me come back to the grace. I said, because I know that these kids who have been insulting people over justice, I know they don't mean well, right? And they don't have strategies. But me, I will break down the strategies, give them everything they need, because I want justice. And at the end of the day, however they want to do it, but Papariano have won, okay? I have won, right? So I said, with Muyiwa and Gurexin, they have destroyed this case already. In fact, Baba has destroyed this case already. Okay, Mohbad case has been destroyed already by Baba Mohbad. There is like nothing left in the case any longer. But hey, the little portion of the DNA that is still left, the little portion of the DNA that is still left here. Please, guys, be tapping. When I'm seeing the tapping, I can know that you guys can hear me. I can see that there's something moving in activities. You stop tapping and stop talking. I'm trying to repeat myself again. Everything I said 10 minutes ago. It's not good though. It's sufferness on me. And I may not even remember everything like I said it. So what I said is this. I said, since I was calling out Gurexi Moyiwa, right? Hey, Papariano, you are just calling out these guys. I said, no problem. Leave them.
Papariano, I'm not saying you request.
No. I know. Yeah, I not bring you up. Now somebody bring you up. Sorry, no mistake.
Sorry, thank you.
Somebody brought you up. Yes. So, hello, good day. Okay. So now, you see, there's a problem here. The DNA court outcome that I just read. The outcome says, let me read the outcome again for you guys. Listen. It says that it says that that Wumi lawyer did not argue when Baba said that they want to do DNA. He accepted that, yes, let the DNA be done. And I questioned that. Why is it that during now that Sanshito came, Wumi suddenly agreed to do DNA test without even doing ADR. With Odumosu, Wumi refused to do DNA. They went to negotiate behind ADR. But with Sanshito agreed with what happened in the inquest. Sanshito agreed that Baba Mohbad quickly buried Mohbad. And now they want to do DNA with Sanshito. How much money does Wumi have to pay? It's not good to work with the wrong lawyer. When I say this thing before, I say any lawyer can be compromised in this country. With the way corruption has become prominent in this our country, any lawyer can be compromised. People were telling me then, oh, Papariano, no. It doesn't matter. When you want to support people blindly, things you're supposed to consider, you don't consider it. Now, when it go happen, you come in and say, whenever it can be like that. Why do you guys like to cause problem for yourself? Things you could have prevent by holding a strong ground every day, making sure that you make that lawyer understand that this thing will be reviewed. In fact, whatever result that come, we'll not just accept it to see how we accepted inquest. Okay, they supposed to talk to Wahab. That thing that you want to do, we're not happy about it. Not that they will go and do this DNA right now to come positive, and you will accept it, right? And let me tell you something. If they do this DNA, you know why this becomes a little bit disturbing. This becomes a little bit disturbing because Wunmi did not argue. In fact, accepted to do the DNA anywhere in Nigeria and anywhere outside Nigeria. Then Joseph Aloba request was granted. Wunmi has the right to protest it, to say no, I will not do it. Let's go to higher court. Okay, so that she can create a precedence in the higher court. As it stands right now, this case is not a precedence. Magistrate court do not create precedence in Nigeria. They do not. Keyboard is your friend and Google is your friend. Magistrate court is the lowest court in Nigeria. They do not create wondering what made Wunmi lawyer accept to do this DNA. Guys, is this not a surprise? What made Wunmi lawyer to accept to do this DNA without no objection? Could it be that they have already reached out to how this result will come out? Could that be the case? Thank you very much. Could it be because they have all agreed? Ìyàwó wa ni, ọmọ ìyàwó wa ni. Aye, money speaking. Who will test money? Who will say I don't like it? Aloba, you guys quickly went to give Aloba joy, making him wearing like a Nigaroi. Right now, he has tested it. Tell me that he should not prioritize money. Tell me, nonsense. You think you want to go back to wretchedness? Bro, open your brain. Open your brain. You see, you guys are disturbing yourself for Aloba for no reason. I told you guys this. Now, it is in you guys' hand to prove Papariano wrong again. When you choose to work with the wrong people, ready to cry always. Ready to cry always. If women no accept, then go say women no accept. Now women accept. Again, when they cry, say women accept. Oh, everybody you need ballet. How can you bury a star, then see the acts of person we kill him? Baba Mohbad, how can you bury a star, then still they ask for person we kill him? How can you bury a star, then see the acts of person we kill him? Even portable, get sense pass Baba. Hey, shit! I don't want to play game mistake. Oh, mistake. Sorry, it's mistake. You know, there is problem, fire on the mountain. And I said that with the way things are right now, right, by what the magistrate gave, the magistrate has approved. What are you looking at? Like you're a bad child. Don't spoil. The magistrate has approved that the DNA be done anywhere in Nigeria or anywhere outside Nigeria. Now, justice for DNA or the fate of the paternity of the child Liam is in the hand of the magistrate court. Hey, there's problem here. You see, if you are seeing what I am seeing, who determines where the DNA will be done? When you go, ask your godmother or godfather, a code. This is a dispute case. This is a disagreement between two people. They want to know the fact, the truth. Right? Now, who choose the country or the laboratory where the test will be conducted? That is where the justice is. It's in the hand of who choose it. Where my friend is, will Wumi say, I want to do it in Canada, where my friends are? And do you think the court will consider what they went to do credible? It is the court's integrity that is at stake right now. It is up to the court right now. So the court will be the one to choose which hospital. Don't forget, we may choose Lagoon before Baba refused. Now, if the court goes back to choose that Lagoon where we wanted to do it, it is the court. Court can choose anywhere in Lagos. And then court can choose anywhere that the court trusts abroad. It is where the court trusts. The court will not take risk from anybody anyway. Court will not say, Bamobad, go and do the DNA, bring the result to me, and I will now read it out. Court will now pronounce something that it doesn't even was done. Court has to monitor it. So it means, oh my God, this is dangerous. Hey, let me take my drink. I like it. This is dangerous. I like it. You are happy. It could do. It could do. O do. Apple. It could do. This is called best. Who know how to drink best? Come and join me. If you know how to drink best, come and join me. Who sabi drink best? How many of them they come home? I was in Nigeria in December. Can prepare big hall. Can so Jeffuni. Make I cook food for my special friends. One room for each person. And one packet of condom for every room. Money follow you. Banana follow you. Because I'm in love with you. Are you done talking? Baby, tell me, are you done talking? Yeah. Bro, you see, This is crazy. It's insane. From fry pan, jump, enter fire. It depends. The fry pan, they fry you, they fry you, they fry you. You say you know good, you jump, come for the fry pan, enter inside the fire, go, where they fry the fry pan. Baba Mubad, you see, he just hook himself. Hook himself. That's why I say game is not good. When you try to go underground, right, you will end up being played. Because that underground you go, everything is kept secret, right? You won't know when your own lawyer too will go and talk with other people and keep it secret. It's secret now. Everything is secret. Let's see which secret will win at the end of the day. Nonsense. Something that they're supposed to make publicly so that we'll all follow it. They will not make sure they cannot cheat them. They take it underground. They say they want to see how they want to throw underground, win anything. So right now, look at the danger that is in the front, so that Papariano will talk about it again. Then we have to plan how to stop the danger. How do we prevent the danger? How do we prevent this danger that is shining on our faces? How? It is too late to sack Sanshitu or Gurexi or Muyiwa. It is too late. It's too late. It is now too late. You see? Now it is what? Now it is too... is my network breaking again? Chain network will be breaking. Is my network breaking? Is my network breaking? Somebody please confirm that if it's breaking, let me try to change. I don't want to repeat myself. It's breaking. Let me... Eight of this man, my Airtel data will finish. You see, and I just reload this MTN. How many gig? 450 gig. I need to misbehave. Now I have to change it to Airtel. What if my Airtel not there? You see, which are they go through? Now I don't change it to Airtel. It's supposed to be better now. Now we are back to Airtel. That's why it's good to use at least. If you want to stream steadily in Nigeria, I would advise you use 3 network. Me, I'm using 2. Use 3. Load the 3 of them with enough data. Maybe 400 gig, 450 gig. You know, MTN, Glow, and then Airtel. Just load the 3 of them. If you want fuck up, just switch. That is the only way you can live on data in Nigeria. If you just go depend on one network, bro, you don't go. You don't go free life. You don't go free stream for hours. Irrespective of the fact, say, man, for another day. So, how do we overcome this challenge? Now that it becomes so clear that Baba will not have right to choose which hospital they will do the DNA, whether in Nigeria or abroad. Neither will Wumi has the right to choose where it will be done. Who will choose? Court. Because court must see that. Court want to present an evidence. It's the evidence of the court. The court will pronounce it, and from that day forward, that pronouncement stands until you prove it otherwise. How do you prove it otherwise? The question is, can Aloba challenge a professional result? Yes, I'm waiting. Can we get the judgment? Let me find it. Let me see. I want to get the CTC. Can we get the CTC? Because I don't think this thing is just simple like this. Let me see. I need the CTC of that case. Because it says women lawyer did not even argue at all. Like, say, yes, we want to do the DNA. Nigeria and abroad. We are ready. Very ready. In front of Sanshito. And Sanshito and women lawyer, they were laughing. That DNA will go down now. Next week, I'll be now Wednesday. Will go down, go down. That DNA will go down. As in, women, how much do you have to pay? Hello. Oh boy. Oh boy. You see, and I want to believe, right? Baba doesn't know how to fight, bro. As in, oh man. Bro, they are putting this so, bro. This man will get better thing. Because me, I'm looking at I am even assuming that, let's say the result has come right now and it's positive. What do we do? I'm already starting my own plan now. That's the difference between me and them. They will wait until when the thing don't destroy, then they'll begin to run. You don't know that. Let me tell you, when you don't plan how to resolve future problem, and the problem comes, your brain will not be stable. That's why they say Baba went to Mohbad's house. He was crazy. He saw Mohbad. He doesn't know what to do because he's not a man. He's not ready. As a man, you know that eventuality can happen. Anything can happen, and you have to have that mind. You don't just live and just be chilling, knacking, sick, having sex every day, drinking. You don't live like that now. Eventuality will come. What you didn't expect will come, and you have to stand it. This is where I say Joseph Aloba is a little boy. I see him as a small boy who just started life yesterday. He doesn't know anything about life. He just grew up, maybe hiding somewhere until he became very old. He doesn't have sense in his head. It doesn't have sense. Every strategy failure. It's a failure. A complete failure. I will scream it and then it will come through. Instead of them to think like Papariano thinks. Because I give myself a lot of, time. I think about solutions ahead of the problem. They tell me how a problem will take over me. When I've calculated 7 steps ahead, me, I'm even thinking against the other. It's not negative. I am thinking about preempting it. Just like when I was telling Confi last time that, what if this autopsy and toxicology comes inconclusive? You have to prepare for what to do. Don't wait until it comes. Then you start shouting, they are corrupt. That time you will not even know what to do because you have over-trusted that you only think one side, positive. In life, you have to think both sides. You have to think both sides to be balanced. And that is what I've always been doing that people don't like. Papariano, relax now. Bro, don't relax. You are not in a swimming pool. You are in a battlefield. You have to be calculative and know what is up. Now, one of the danger here is this. One of the danger here is this. Okay, both parties would still have to come up with choice of accredited lab. That makes it more dangerous. That makes it more dangerous. If the both parties should bring a court that a lab that they trust for this DNA, women would bring the lab that she trusts in Lagos or abroad in Canada. I know women will do it in Canada because where's Yabojo? Bro, it could do. And you know what, right? It will even be more easier right now. You know why? Because Yabojo is abroad. It will not be suspicious. Especially if it is done in Canada. What else do you expect? Or maybe they may say USA. But bro, traveling na water, even if na France, na flight go carry person reach there. Bro, think like Papariano, solve problem before they come. So that when problem come, you will not be shaking, shouting, complaining. Know what they can do. Then try to fight against it even before it happens. That is the best way. Abroad can be Ghana. Yes, I am looking at the real abroad. I know anything outside Nigeria is abroad. Sure, it's abroad. You've cut across. Even Cameroon is abroad. If you go by English language, Benin Republic is abroad. Benin Republic is abroad. But I'll be very stupid to be calling neighboring country abroad. English, and sometimes we want to rewrite it in the way that it suits the way we think. But we've forgotten it's not our language. It's a foreign language. Cotonou abroad. So, guys, who is a strategist who want us to talk about? Because, see, we have to talk about ways out, whether we like it or not. It is up to the parties involved to take into advice, to heed and listen. Right? Point number one, I said, Baba Mohbad is with the wrong legal team, which automatically for me has shown that it is zero. Because even if the court says it should come with one accredited hospital anywhere abroad, right? Baba will still go through somebody. Right? Muyiwa. If not Muyiwa, if it's in Nigeria, Guresi will try to know. Or let me tell you one thing, right? Baba can't escape. At the best, what they will do is this. They may hack Baba phone. Oh yeah, tell me. Yala, yeah. All they need to know is the name of the place where you are going. You think they are not corrupt abroad, Abi? You think abroad is not corrupt? In fact, let me tell you something. One way. You see how I'm taking time to craft, because criminals always think how they can destroy the case. Me, I'm thinking how I can catch them. You see how I'm thinking, right? All these things. Stop sending requests now, Queens. You say, please stop. Check your distance now. I'm not bringing you up. You keep sending requests there. You know, see the way I'm taking time to craft right now. I'm thinking of what the criminal can do. I'm thinking about the criminal, what they can do, and how I can tackle them. Do you understand? So now, let us say that. Let us think about their criminal plan, and let us see what I'm thinking in my head. Something came to my mind. Something said that, Papariano, what if before they take the sample, because they need sample to send to laboratory anywhere in the world, sample of Mohbad and sample of baby Liam, they need it. So the test, what if at the collection of the sample, Baba is there, Baba woman legal team, everybody is there. Before their eyes, they collected the sample of Mohbad and of Liam. They keep it in one test tube, or whatever preservative apparatus. They keep it there. Now, when Baba has left, Wumi has left, some people went to pay to change that sample. Because now, there's two samples you are sending. You are sending it to any doctor abroad to show whether these two people are related. Whether this person is the father of this person. Right? You want a DNA test. You won't even tell them you want a DNA test with these two samples. They will understand that you want to check whether it matches or it doesn't match. That is the only tool, whether 99.99% or zero. It is either you are 99.99%, you are the parent, or you are not the parent. Sure, you understand? So watch. Everybody listen. Because This corruption we are talking about. Will Baba eyes be watching the result? Baba will pay for sure. Baba will pay. DNA is not expensive abroad now. Why making like DNA? Is DNA more than $100, $20 abroad? Please, let's stop. Let me even check. How much is DNA test? It's not, it cannot be more than $500. And is it much? Don't make it look like, DNA test is very expensive. That one is the lowest, is the smallest problem. It's $130. It says paternity tests range from $130 to $200 $20. And it says molecular genetic tests can vary from $100 to $2,000. That is molecular. Is that what they are doing? No. So it's very cheap. It's very cheap. It's not something that anybody should be talking about contribution. It's something one person can pay for it. Okay, cost of transporting. Yes, cost of transporting the sample. Of course, it will still be Aloba. How much would that cost? DHL. For DHL, it will be 2 DHL or what? How much is that? How much do you send an ATM from or maybe it's a small sample? How much do you send a small sample? Now, plain size. It will just be like all this cargo now, all this cargo loot now. Maybe should it be more than $500? You're not going to $500, $200, $300, $100. Do you understand? What if you want to send something to somebody abroad? Do you understand? So just think of it like that way. The money is small. Go up, come down. Everything is still under like $500 or $1,000 at best. Two big lion at best. At best. So those of you who are just coming, there's an update. Wumi has accepted to do DNA anywhere in Nigeria and anywhere abroad, and they have agreed. We are waiting for the court to bring the result on the 11th November. Is that correct, guys? Let me check the date again. I have it in front of me. Okay, on the 11th November 2025. So they both accepted. Wumi has accepted to do the DNA anywhere in Nigeria, but we are looking at the criminality. So guys, please listen to the strategy. Let us try to beat the strategy. They are also here listening to me. They are also here listening to me. So guys, listen carefully. Those of you who want advice, listen please. What if they collect the sample of Liam and Mohbad home right in front of Baba eyes here in Nigeria? And when they are about to send it, they went to bring the sample of the true father, because by now they know the true father. They went to bring the sample. Listen, they went to bring the sample. Exactly. They can swap it in transit. During the transportation period, they can swap it. People should get sense. That's what I'm telling you. For women to accept to do it, especially I think there could have been a certain negotiation, right? This way, I will blame the application that was put forward to the court, because what you request is what you get from the court, right? The lawyer could have painted a scenario whereby, because that is the only way you would have resolved this issue, that we have a problem right now. Papariano, we the public appoint you to follow the sample abroad. I know we'll come back. I will go hang for them, no go come back. But I have seen one big problem. The big problem here is what if the sample is being swapped in transit during transportation and it got swiped? It got swapped. They changed this one for this one. What do you do, bro? What do you do? What do you do? Would you be there to see it? And when they are bringing it back, that original one, they will bring it like by the side. They will bring the result and the mobile own, they will bring it together. They'll say, this is the remaining one that we used. Or they may not even bring it. They will say, what we sent, this is what came back. Are you doubting professional service? No, Baba Mumbat will be against professional service. Baba will say, no, I want to go and check where it was done abroad. You want to go and check what is privacy? It's privacy. It's the court. It is the court that sent it to them. Right? It is a court that you cannot breach privacy. You cannot go there and be telling them what did they do, how did they do it. Who are you? Are you the one that sent it to them? And they have thrown the sample away. They have done it and thrown the sample away. There's nothing left again. Now, what do you want to do? We have to think of problem and learn to solve problem. That is what this platform is good at. And that is what we have been doing from the beginning of this case. When Berekete came into this case, I said, Berekete, why are you not doing even autopsy right now as early as January, Berekete? Why doing Hembelembe, Hulululu, wasting time, dancing, going to Lagos to investigate? What is the outcome of Berekete investigation? Playing games. And all those period, people will contribute money to Berekete. Let me tell you that Berekete has a foundation account on the line on publish. Anytime Berekete say, I am on a particular case, Berekete doesn't even need to tell people go and pay. People will just put money there. You guys should understand how people fetch money with this foundation thing. He doesn't. When was the last time Berekete say, people go put money in my account? Tell me that you know. Does not mean, even VDM. When was the last time VDM said, go put money in my account? No. But people are putting money there. People are not blind. Right? It's just like, I mean, with what Yomi Fabi is doing right now, he doesn't even have to tell anybody, go and put money in my foundation. People will support. That's how this thing works. Learn that. It's an emotional game. Because they know that there's no way they do something good. There are some people who are too emotional, who will, they will just support this man. You don't even have to tell them. It's what they can see. So what they see, they act. You know? So now, what do we do? We have seen one problem. If in case this people, they don't have to solve problem. They'll be saying, hey, when that time reach now? When that time reach now? Nonsense. When that time reach now? When that time reach? Shamsodium, they arrest and put them for jail. When that time reach now? Even are they doing that girl that time? That small girl called they doing that was saying that Shamsodium, I will call Somolu. Today, since then, we'll never see that small girl make you call Somolu. They can't pick him up. It is illegal. You can't do that. So when was the last time anybody see are they doing? Like that, then they sentence person to life imprisonment. I don't even, I was hearing somebody was saying that they sentenced the boy to life imprisonment. I don't know how true is that. That better don't happen. They cannot sentence somebody to 30 years, to 50 years, to 20 years. They are doing life imprisonment. Anyway. Now, so, are they doing here? How did they doing rich right now? You see, when I'm saying Adedoyin is an agent, this woman, like, we don't know who this woman is working for. We don't know who this old woman called Adedoyin. I don't know who this old woman is working for. Who can tell me where this old woman is working for? Or who this old woman that is called Adedoyin, this old woman, who is she working for? Can somebody tell me who this old woman is working for? This very old woman. Hello, Adedoyin.
Hey, what's up? How are you, Papariano?
How are you, very old woman?
Well, I heard the DNA. I heard you talking about the DNA.
I call you small girl, you know what? And I call you very old woman. That one's sweet you, Abby.
It's okay. It's okay. That's all right.
That one is good for you now, small girl.
It's okay, Papariano. That's all right. I think there's a solution to this. Right?
What's
So
the solution?
I think the best thing they need to do, I will tell you, it's Mr. Aloba. This is very simple. And I think the best thing they can do is to go to Mayo Clinic in Rochester. Mayo Clinic will never compromise. They will never compromise. Well organized hospital, one of the best hospitals in the world is Mayo Clinic.
No, I didn't. Let me create the scenario so that I didn't please with.
Yeah, go ahead.
Small girl.
Yeah.
When I say small girl, I say small girl because I think your voice sounds very young and
It's okay. It's okay.
somebody who
It's
is
okay.
still young, who is just starting my life. But if you say you are old, no problem. I will from now on I'll be treating you like a very old woman, like a granny.
It's
So granny, as I was saying, granny, my granny.
it's okay, Papariano. Don't
So
worry.
now this is what the problem here. We detect the problem here. We said the first problem we are trying to look at the possible corruption that can be done to this DNA because now that the both party may has agreed to do it anywhere in Nigeria and anywhere abroad. Now there's a
Well, I think
problem.
that's
The problem here is this.
Papariano.
What if
I think that's
yeah,
scary.
no, I'm
The method
coming.
of their group.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that irrespective of whatever they are going to do it, it is a sample that is set there that will be used, right?
Okay. Yeah. But
So
I want
what
to
if
tell
we
you,
say what if at collection center they collected that of Mohbad and Liam in front of Baba Mohbad, right? But in transit
They
they
swap it.
swap it.
No.
And that clinic you're talking about, they send the actual father there. You don't think they won't conclude that the two samples you sent to me, A and B, it shows that A is a father because they would only label it. They will label it A
No.
sample is the father of B sample. By
Yeah, but let me tell you
99.999%.
something.
Now,
No. Okay, but hold on. Let me tell you something about Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic will never stoop so low to do that. Because of the case of Mohbad.
do you understand what I'm saying? Please understand my English, please. That's how they said the case.
I know.
What did I say? Repeat what I said. Repeat what I said first. First, repeat what I said. What did I say?
Okay, Papariano, what you're saying is that they might swipe it, right? And I want to tell you
Who will swap it? Who
they
will
might swipe it during transit.
Who will swap it?
Calm down.
Who will swap it?
They might swipe it during transit.
Who will swap it? Who?
Well,
Who will
whoever is going
swap
to
it?
swipe
Who?
it, I don't know. Maybe whoever is going to swipe it, maybe
Listen. Let me come back. You didn't get it. You didn't get it.
Go ahead.
The corruption is not happening at where they are sending it to. What if the corruption happens here in Nigeria? Because they will send it from Nigeria. Exactly. So now, how do you resolve that? That's my question. Okay? Because clinic doesn't know what is they only label it and send label to them. So how do you resolve that problem? Go on.
But let me tell you, calm down.
Because that's
But let me
disturbing.
tell you something. Okay, but hold on, calm down. You ask a question, right? If you're in an exam room and you ask a question, you need to be calm and let people answer your question.
Go on. Wait, there's
So
network.
now-
We can't hear each other very well. There's network where that's interrupted.
Okay, so can you hear me now, Papariano? Can you hear me? Yeah,
I can hear you,
now?
but it's breaking. That's since I said I'm
okay,
talking over
okay.
you.
All right,
It's
I'm
breaking.
sorry about
You should try to manage the condition. Manage the condition. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so can you hear me now? Can you hear me better? Oh, very well. Okay.
Sure.
So now, let me tell you something. If they do this test, let's say they use John Hopkins or they use Mayo Clinic, there is no way. What they will do, the first thing that they need to do, first of all, Mayo Clinic will actually, or John Hopkins, they will actually test Mr. Aloba and Mohbad to see if there's a match. Give me a second, let me explain. They will test to see if there's a match. And you see what they will do? They will not, the person that will collect the sample is going to be somebody from the Mayo Clinic. It's not going to be a doctor in Nigeria. If they really want to do this right, what they need to do is to invite a doctor, an intelligent doctor. They need to write to Mayo Clinic, first of all. They write to Mayo Clinic or they write to John Hopkins and they tell them what they want to do. They need to be a court order. Send it to John Hopkins or send it to Mayo Clinic. This is what we want to do. They will delegate somebody from the US or UK to take the sample themselves. Remember what they are doing. They are taking Mohbad's tissue. Right? Because they're taking Mohbad's tissue, that is going to be very, very, you need an expertise to do that. So it's going to be difficult for anyone to, I'm telling you the truth, it's going to be difficult for them to swipe. If that's what they are thinking, that they will swipe this, believe it is going to be difficult for them to do it. Because
but do you understand that the court is the one handling this one?
Again. No, hold on.
Do you wait? See, I don't please see. I don't know. There's one problem you always have, right? You don't care about how Nigeria does its things. You only think about where you are from. Are you aware of the citizenship of this case already? Do you know what they want to do already? Right now, court want to be the one, right, to extract the sample as we speak.
Oh, court want to do
because I'm saying that, right? The application that Baba Mohbad put his lawyer.
Papariano, can
he
you
should
see
have
that again about the court?
The court is the one that is supervising the process. The court.
No.
The collection of the sample and sending it to whatever accredited, a credible center.
No.
So it is the court that is. Can you read me the case? Are you aware of this case even? And that's why I'm saying that you have to be aware. You have to know. That's why I'm looking at the failure in their camp. Because from the beginning, right, from the application written by Sanchitu or the lawyer should be aware of the possible corruption and then make an application in such a way that, for example, we are seeking for a DNA, right? And we request for the center to come do the collection. You state clearly what you want.
Exactly, you're right.
You understand me? Like what you're saying right now. Well, if you state it clearly, now the other side they will, because women did not object this at no point. Women never objected this.
Wow.
It was very simple for them. They even agreed that yes, anywhere in Nigeria, anywhere abroad. So you get. So it was like the lawyer made everything simple for them. So and that's why I said that what you're saying right now, don't have issue with it. That's the way to cover it. From the application written, you have to be aware of the possible corruption that can come. Right?
Loopholes.
So you can state it there already. I mean, what else do you call it? It's sell out now. It's a sell out.
Papariano, you're right.
It's a sell out. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. It's not about supporting me at this one. You have to be, that's what I'm telling you, you have to be aware of the case. If you're aware, like me now, the first thing I do, I read the publication. It's in front of me here. Okay? It was today's court outcome. So after reading it, like, I mean, then like I was wondering, I said all of this as a result of Sanchito's request to the court. But did Sanchito, whoever that wrote this, did they consider A, B, C, D, and other like corruption that might have happened to this case? Did they consider all of these things? They don't consider those things. I mean, it's a jeopardy. It's already a dead on arrival. Right? So this is the problem. It's a problem. So I'm looking at the possible problem and how it can be tackled.
Papariano, I believe you have started misinterpreting the news you read.
Okay. Tell me what you have with you.
Can you hear me?
Who is speaking? All for one, or who is speaking? Please unmute and speak. And please, no noise. Help us reduce the noise in your background, please.
Hello, Papariano. Let me quickly drop this because my area is a little bit noisy. Now, either dead or living, the DNA process is almost the same thing. But the material that will be used we determine the reagent that will be used for it. Now, what type of material do they want to take from Mohbad? If it is the material they cannot get from the living, then it is not going to be easy to be swapped. We need to know the material they want to use. They want to use from the bone, from the hair, because I don't think they can use anything from the fluid anymore. If they want to use that, then it should be documented that this is the thing that we are taking from Mohbad.
Hair can be used now, but no, we don't know right now. Hair can be used. Hair can be used.
Yeah, if it is hair that is good, the follicle, now the cell that is attached to the follicle.
They can use the teeth. They
The
can use the
bone,
teeth as well. Teeth can be used.
They can use the They can use the
Oh my Lord,
teeth.
they will go and
Now,
break the teeth of the true father. Let us begin to watch anybody that the teeth is just broken right now from today upward.
yeah. Now, if they are
Anybody
going
that
to use
laugh and the
that,
teeth is broken, we suspect.
if they were going to use that material, I mean, the material should be documented. So from there, we can follow up. If it is not material that can be used from the living, that is good. But if it is the material that the both living and the dead have, and if they are using the hair, we should talk about the cell that is attached to that follicle. Now, the cell that is attached to Mohbad follicle, now they will need some kind of reagent to activate it, not like the one of Baba Mohbad. So I believe it depends on the material they are using. It can be swapped.
They don't even need. They don't even need Baba Mohbad for paternity fraud. For paternity fraud, they don't need Baba Mohbad to get an actual paternity of Liam. Baba will only show an indication that that child possibly belong to Adura or belong to Mohbad. Not know exactly who that child belongs to. And again, what if there's noise in your back? I don't like noise, please. Help us fix it.
Yeah.
And again, because I have to scream, please. And again, what if Baba is not the biological father of Mohbad? It's only the legal father. That is also possible. So just because Baba failed to secure Liam does not mean that Liam is not necessarily Mohbad child. The question is Mohbad too Baba biological son, which is also possible to say yes or no. So it's complicated.
Papariano, so I think the best thing that they need to do right now, so this is my advice to Mr. Aloba. Mr. Aloba, what he needs to do right now is to actually if they want to do this right, Mr. Aloba needs to be present at the center where they want to do the DNA. He needs to get a visa, start applying for one. Please. No, hold on. Please, hold on now. Please give me a second. Mr. Aloba needs to apply for a visa right now. They need to start processing it. He needs to go to the center. If they take anything from Mohbad, please listen. This is serious. If they take anything from Mohbad, they take Mohbad's hair, whatever they take from Mohbad, they will have to match it with his father. Mr. Aloba, you need to be present at the center. They will match it with Mr. Aloba's. If it doesn't match, that's a problem. So now, this is it. According to what we heard, Mr. Aloba already did a DNA. He did a certified DNA. And it's been proven is the father of Mohbad. And if Mr. Aloba appears at the center, they bring anything, they will match it with Mr. Aloba's DNA. If it doesn't match, it's not Mohbad's. If it doesn't match, it's not Mohbad's. So no, listen, regardless, I know. Regardless of what they do, even if they take anyone's DNA, as long as Mr. Aloba is present at the center, if it's not Mohbad, it's going to come, it's not going to match. And the center will reject it. So no matter how much they try to do this, Mr. Aloba must be present physically at the center. And yes, Mr. Aloba must be present at the center. He must be present at the center. That's it. Because if he's not present at the center, I think there might be a problem. Yeah, that's what I believe. Yep.
So like I said again, I told you guys something about jurisdiction, right? First of all, I want to say I don't like how this woman spoke to your Fabi. All right, she was very disrespectful. I'm gonna find the video plate. Okay, she said something. Even if mosquito like make it bite you, this and that. I don't expect a police person. I got a lot of respect for her, but I don't expect her to be saying those things. Like, she knew very well Yomi is fighting for the betterment of this country, which is also. She's also a member of a citizen of this country and a law enforcement officer who is also trying to see that the well-being of this country, is secured. Like you ridiculing a man like that who is protesting and trying to make things right. For me, that doesn't make sense. Okay. And this video was shared here. They said the response of Josephine, this lady who's been going viral because of Mohbad case. And nobody used to follow this lady like that before. Nobody. The moment Mohbad people went to this platform, the moment Mohbad people went there like this, as in fact, she don't return to celebrity. She understand that because I used to see her before, you just see minor people there talking about basic kidnapping, raping, laughing, chilling. Now let me take you back to whether, I don't know whether Richie was here. We talked about this. So this is her response.
Public, using this case as an example to prove a point. Well, I will have to file you back tomorrow. The PRO Lagos, where that incident happened in particular, is going to be on here by 6 p.m. tomorrow. So please, can you come up and ask this question again? Ask him, because he was there when everything happened in the investigation. So I'm bringing him tomorrow by 8 p.m. or by 6 p.m. 6 p.m. he will be here, and he will answer your question. It wasn't my jurisdiction. Thank you very much.
All right. So you see that she's not going to talk about it, which I told you guys, right? And one, the people involved in this investigation, they are superior to her. If this PRO in Lagos should have more information more than her, she's a superintendent. The other one is a chief superintendent. So you should look at the difference first. And then it was the commissioner of police that inaugurated the investigation. So is she going to file the investigation? Is she going to agree with you, the public, that they were wrong? Or she's going to defend her superiors? Go on.
Papariano, one of the reasons why she said she is not going to comment on the case anymore is because she said the case is currently in court, and police does not comment on cases that are in court. That's what she said. That was her final verdict on Mohbad's case.
No, she's not correct.
That's what she said.
Okay. No. Let me put this to you. She's wrong. If she's not going to comment, why is she bringing the CSP tomorrow, Benjamin Udeng, to comment on this case?
Yeah, she's bringing the PPRO because of Lagos issues that are coming up on her platform. It's not because of Mohbad issue. I think the court and
it's because of Mohbad case. It's Mohbad case. It's Mohbad.
No.
Let me play it again. Listen.
Not basically
yeah, wait, now, let me play it again.
Case.
Just hear this one.
Okay.
Hear what she said now.
Public and show everyone that they can still be trusted. But what is the situation? What are the challenges? Why are you guys not able to reassure the public using this case as an example to prove a point? Well, I will have to file you back tomorrow. The PRO Lagos, where that incident happened in particular,
which incident?
Be on here
which
by 6
incident?
p.m. tomorrow. So please, can you come up and ask this question again? Ask him, because he was there when everything happened in the investigation. So I'm bringing him tomorrow by 8 p.m. or by 6 p.m. 6 p.m. he will be here, and he will answer your question. It wasn't my jurisdiction. Thank you very much.
It's not my jurisdiction. That's the answer, and that's what I told you guys. Like,
yeah,
she would not.
So it's not basically coming. It's not basically bringing the Lagos PPRO because of Mohbad case. If you even listen to the question the person asked,
people pressured that. Like, this guy was talking about Mohbad. They just cut that place. They just cut that place where she responded to this guy. This guy was talking about Mohbad case. Oh, were you there in the full live stream?
Yeah, I was there. The person was using Mohbad case as a point of contact.
How can they be bringing PRO to talk about a different case that happened in which different cases in Lagos right now that's happening?
On general case in Lagos, yes, that's how the woman do. She called all the PPRO of states. No. If somebody comes on her live to report a state issue that is not concerned to FCT.
CK Loma, I'm gonna say,
okay.
Papariano, we argued this a day before, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And I said there's nothing wrong with that lady, contacting those people, right? And he did that live. He contacted the CPS day, and I phoned the day myself, right? And I sent him a text. Remember I told you a long text message about this.
Did he reply to you?
No, but she first thing he greeted me, but never responded to that text.
Benjamin Udein,
No, he never replied. No. Now, but for me, I got the answer from that lady yesterday. This is where I looked at it, because the lady said they're coming on Wednesday, right? That's what she said. Yeah. Even she tried to phone them live when she was live, right? And she said they're coming. So now, Sikilomo, I don't want you to be the spokesperson for her, because she never made mention that she's not treating Mohbad case. Although she said something which is quite one minute. Okay. She said something which is quite clear, Papariano. She said, I don't think it's in the best interest of the police to talk about a case that's already in court. She made mention of that. She said that. Yeah. But the pressure, like you rightly said, the pressure, all I'm saying now, right? I think maybe they must have listened when we were talking, right? And they decided to, you know what, it's high time I bring the CPS, the PRO of Lagos to come and answer some questions. But I want to believe that, yes, Mohbad case is part of the case. But to what extent would they discuss? This is what I don't know. Because she said categorically if the case is in court, then they won't be able to discuss about it. So this is a bit of a gray area, right?
So if she says something like that publicly, why do you think the Lagos PPRO will come into her life and still want to discuss
Are you answering for Lagos PR? I don't understand.
No, they are police in general. They are police in general.
Are you a police officer
that is not within their acts.
Are you a police officer?
Richard, come
the answer is no.
I don't answer personal questions.
Richard, please wait. Relax, please. Let's not get hot. Say what you are saying, Sikilamo. Let's get your point. Go on.
Yeah, my point is that this is a police act that she has read out. She didn't just say it for our own, maybe just for our own perspective. She's reading out the police act that police does not talk on case which is on court. The same law that she has read out is the same law that the PPRO of Lagos will come and use. There is no different act, or maybe they have any different legislative act that they are going to use. It's still the same thing. So the reason is that there are so many topics that came up on our platform, so many discussions about Lagos. People complained so many things about Lagos. It's not only about Mohbad case. Likewise, other states, people come up and complain different about other states also. And she called the other states, like she called Edo State PPRO also. She called Delta State PPRO. Yeah, they are PPRO. Yeah, they are PPRO. Those are the people. The day that she's going to call too is PPRO of Lagos. So she called PPRO of other states too. So it's not as if she's calling them, okay, will she call Edo State PPRO because of Mohbad case? No, but people came in with different complaints. That's the reason why she's calling their PPRO. And she said Udein will be on live because Udein was not able to no, I think Udein even responded. They booked an appointment. Udein responded. Udein picked the call and they picked an appointment. Okay, she said, I know you'll be busy now, but we can fix an appointment to so date and stuff like that. So that was what happened. So basically, she has read out the act, and I believe the same act that she read out is the same act that Udein will come and use. There's nothing different about police. She wasn't saying it from her own perspective or from her own options or something like that. No. If it's her own discretion now, we could have think, okay, she said it's due to her own discretion. That's her own perspective. But it wasn't her perspective. It's the police act.
Okay, what is your point, Richie?
My point is similar but different in a way that I just like the fact that she took up the courage. You know, you were arguing that I remember you and Alake was saying that, oh, she cannot do that, right? It's not within her jurisdiction, but she did that. No, she got in contact with the Lagos State Police Command or the CPR, Udeyi, right? And then, and she actually gave a date. So now, towards this, because yeah, it's true, there was a bit of a pressure on Mohbad case, and she said it outrightly that normally police will not discuss a case that's already in court. So if the CPS Benjamin Udeyi want to jump on that and then come on tomorrow and say, okay, you know what, guys, I'm not here to discuss Mohbad case. Yeah, we take it, right? We take it in the chin. And like it's you because you were arguing that she has no right, and then she did it, and I was so happy. Yeah, you said she wouldn't cross to Lagos, and she did it live. Not even by words of mouth. She actually did it live. Okay, so and I like that, but that's the way police should behave, in the normal way. She's a police. She's wearing a uniform. She's respecting the country, right? So she did it, and I love that. I give credit to her for what she did. So, like CK Lomo said, it's a discretionary approach. I think that's what we should be expecting. If the guy says she doesn't, if the guy said on Wednesday that, okay, I don't want to talk about this, that's nothing we can do about it, right? That's the way I looked at it. But I like the fact that they're coming. But that's the message I sent to the CPS today is, please, we need a question and answer session about Mohbad. That we've been in the dark. There wasn't any update apart from the last conference that they had, and ever since then there's never been any update for public. So can we organize a question and answer session? That's what I wrote. That's the message I sent to him. Yeah. And I'm not to believe they must have discussed something. Yeah.
So what is the difference between what you are saying and what CK is saying?
No, CK is saying that that she won't be discussing Mohbad. And I said, for me, I would leave that for their decision. That's my argument. Let them decide whatever how they want to treat us. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Because that thing came after a couple of questions. People came up.
Udeyi is E, is not Shio. Udeyi is E.
Udeyi is, listen, I spoke to Udeyi, darling. Right? I chatted with him. Sorry, not spoke to him. I chatted with him. I had a chat directly on my phone. Yeah? CPS Benjamin Udeyi. So
cool.
I'm looking forward to Wednesday.
He's a nice guy anyway. Udeyi is a nice guy.
Yeah. I was surprised that at that very late in the night, and he responded twice, and that's what prompted me to send that text message. Yeah. And thanks to Papariano for giving the number on the fly. Yeah, so
their numbers is always on the website. Whenever you go to the police website, you can see the PPRO's numbers. Is always
it was a good thing.
There is no law prohibiting police talking about a case that is in court. Just that the police cannot utter like statements that will interfere or jeopardize the proceeding, the ongoing case. After all, it was their investigation. They can always defend their investigation anywhere before the press, before anybody, if summoned. And even before the court, they can go and defend their investigation. Their investigation is sacrosanct, it's unchanged. They were able to, launch an investigation and finalize their investigation. So coming to talk about it is not sub judice, unless they will be changing their position, which may jeopardize the case in court. And I also read something here as regards sub judice rule. It says Nigeria does not have a strict codified act on sub judice law like other countries. The principle against prejudicing a case already before the court is not much applicable. So, like, I don't know, like, so in Nigeria, there is no one particular act or law principle that says that you cannot talk about a case in court, but it depends on how you talk about it. If you talk about it in such a way where it interferes with the proceeding, probably you are making a different decision, you are making a different judgment without the court arriving at their judgment, and that is a different case entirely. That is you making an allegation right now, because it's an allegation. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So it's like you are saying what the person did not do, which you can be taken up against on that case, on you making allegation against somebody. But when you say for prejudice, in which way the person prejudiced? So officials, they should be represented accordingly. So if a police PPRO or PRO, public relation officer, if it's to comment on the investigation done so far, don't forget that on Berekete, right? On Berekete, early of last year, even after police had done all the investigations, submitted everything in 2023, on Berekete called first PRO. You remember? Demoiwa, right? When the man, like, he talked about the different investigation, things that were done, and blah, blah. I mean, you can talk about it, you know, to some certain point. Sure, you are defending your investigation. For example, people are faulting you. You guys never did this, you never do that. You're not going to say because the case is in court, you will not talk about it. You will just go quiet. People will be thinking of corruption. So, and they will think that this is not justice. And already there's no integrity in your investigation. So why did you even investigate the case? That is going to be like a shamble. Like nobody will trust your investigation. So they can talk about it. But my argument was on the fact that I do not think that it will be proper for an Abuja police public relation officer to be addressing a case outside her jurisdiction, especially giving the full information. She will not be able to do it, right? Not that that of Lagos State person is, not that the PRO of Lagos State is sick. It's not sick. It's fully fine. It's fully there alive. I mean, you're not going to be doing multiple jobs. If you talk about the FPRO, like the police spokesperson representing the whole police in Nigeria, yes, it is the duty of Ademoyiwa, who is the representative of every police in Nigeria, to talk about every jurisdiction, but not the different states who is assigned. Just like you are assigned to your own bid. This is your bid. This is where you belong. And then you are now leaving that particular bid and you're going to do something in a different person's bid. You're going to explain for it. It's like, it's trespassing. It's trespassing. You can be punished by your superior. Like, who give you right to talk about this case? Do you know your duty, your job here at all? You can be queried for that. So the right thing for her is to take permission. She would have contacted them, asked them, people are talking about this case. Is there a way you can, like, help public understand the position of the investigation team that was launched on this particular case? I mean, he will request them, and they have the final say. It is either those people like tell her that, okay, this is our position on the case, and again, she cannot betray them. Even if those people say that they're not going to say nothing, she cannot come to the public and say, okay, I don't trust them. Yeah, you are in an organization that is fully regimented. You cannot fight, you cannot be against your superiors. You have no choice. Either you go silent or you just like follow order. So you understand? She cannot choose to support the public position. She can't be talking with you, right, and be agreeing with you that the investigation in Lagos was faulty. She can't be doing that. She will better not talk about it, because she will say that there's a lot. In fact, when you mention different things, she'll say, I don't want to talk about it, I don't know. Because it will put her in trouble. It will put her in serious trouble. One, CSP Udeyin is a superior to her. Right? So, are you trying to do Udeyin's job or her? Are you the one that know how to do job, talk the most, or I don't understand? What concerns you with the case that doesn't? Have you finished with all the cases in FCT, or you want to chase clout? She'll be dealt with. So the right thing is for her to tell you, and that's why she posted numbers of different, police public relation officers, that hey, you can harvest it. This is it here. Call them, talk about this. She's not obligated to bring them to her live stream. In fact, all those ones, they even have their page, and they are not obligated to go live. She's just doing this by her own volition, and probably because Abuja is the headquarter, and she's just trying to impress, at least Abuja. Let us be an example to every other, jurisdiction. She'll get, yes, trying to impress or whatever, something like that. Because I also think there's one girl in Lagos too that is doing something like that. I'm gonna check. There's one lady who is doing something like that. So, yeah. So as I said again, I don't think she will want to trespass by giving us full briefing on the case. That was my position, that she will not do it. To be too much for her. Nobody will advise her to come do it. But what she will do, she will call them, she will tell them and beg them to try to help brief the public if it's possible, right? Yes. And when she said that she doesn't think that it is in the best interest of the police to talk about a case going on in court, she said she think, she's not telling you that the police act, there's no police act that says that police cannot talk about an ongoing case in court. They are the one that investigated it. The integrity of the case lies in their hand. They can defend it anywhere, anytime. But they will not say otherwise as to what will tamper with the ongoing investigation, which will render it useless. They have to be consistent. For example,
thank you.
Expect Benjamin Hundeyin to come out tomorrow and say that we launch an investigation of 13 gallant men, and in the investigation, some samples were recovered. We did, the best investigation, and autopsy toxicology was done, coroner inquest was launched, and there was a confession, and in fact, even the toxicology autopsy even gave us a corroboration that the effects of the activity of that nurse was what led to Mohbad's death. Okay, and that was a substantial ground that was covered in the investigation. If there's any new evidence, we the police, we are open-minded. We are ready to work with anybody. If you have anything that is so convincing to you, bring it to us. We are your friends. We are here for you. Every time, every day. So, and he will tell that currently that they have done so well. We have done our best. In fact, the case is ongoing. The case is in court, right? If there's any further question, ask me. I will answer you.
Papariano,
Just to present
what I would expect from the police officer, right, is what you said. That would be an initial statement, and the question and answer starts, and it will tell you that question. I'm not in the position to answer that question now. Any further question? Yes, I can answer that, and they will explain.
No,
simple.
No.
There'll be some questions where you turn it down.
Best interest. No, it will never happen. You see what happened what happened with the FCT lady, the FCT Josephine. She's okay. She's just trying to be polite and trying to do her job. Yeah. When you see her saying that she doesn't want to answer some certain questions.
No, I'm not talking about the police. I'm not talking about this lady. I'm talking about.
I'm coming because I heard that from her. Because she said so does not mean Lagos PRO will say so. She is not supposed to have full information of Mohbad case, but the PRO or PPRO of Lagos State is supposed to. There is no way Benjamin Hundeyin will tell you that I'm not aware of this in the ongoing case. That will render him useless. In fact, he would have asked about every part of this case before coming out to talk about it. It's a PRO now. This is a professional.
But do you want to agree that they talk to each other? It's an internal thing.
This is a police work. Police
exactly.
They are cooperative. What Hundeyin would have done, he would have contacted the people that investigated Mohbad case. That's his duty, and they have to right to respond to him. He's the spokesperson of police in Lagos State. Right, this investigation, this particular case, okay, brief me about it. I need to brief the public. Okay, I need everything about the case, exactly how it was done, so that I can represent it. Right, and everything that was communicated to him, and then he will also try to reach out to some other authorities, and that is what he will represent. It's not going to be against. They will not be against each other. So right now we're only going to see the police response, the position of the Nigerian police, and when you say Mohbad case is in Abuja, right? Then if it was transferred, Because people can also ask that, was there any point in time, like where any particular case, maybe any particular part of Mohbad case was transferred to Abuja, whether a video, whatever, and what is your position on the 3 seconds video? Because now we'll have the chance to know the truth about the 3 seconds. You know, I always tell you something. I said that, right? One of the big problems that we have been having in this justice from the beginning is that our guys, our fellow people who are looking for justice, Mohbad, and others and Kum, who have been going to the police, going to the courts, they are not telling us exactly what is happening there. Do you understand? There are some things police is telling them. Some of those things are correct, but they can't bear it, they can't hear it, they can't even tell it to public. So it will be like this. When you hear our people who go there talk, you'll be thinking, oh, something bad is happening, whatever. But when you speak to police directly, there's a way they will speak to you. Your sense will come back. You will see what happened in the case. Sure, you understand? But now, my problem is this. Why were they not briefing the public? This is when I think there's a shortage on the relationship on their relationship with the public. Maybe, don't forget, police have different reasons why they take their precautionary actions or their discretionary action. Before they make their discretionary action, they make consideration. One, they may think of, okay, if we approach the public right now about this case, their demands are too high, all right? And this case doesn't even lead to that direction that they are taking it to, right? Are we going to be putting a lot of, budget? How much was even given to us by Lagos State to even investigate came to start with first? So are these guys trying to come and short us? So because their demand is too much. So we're briefing there, they will keep demanding for more. And we don't even want to be in that position. Let's just be silent and be watching them. That is one thing on their own side. Right? And secondly, what if they ask us to do something that we cannot do? They want to sprang into protest. They want to see that we have been exposed. Then we are in trouble. Now we have no choice. We'll now just be dancing to their tunes. So they would have done their own way. These are authorities, these are criminal intelligence now, who understand everything you can be thinking, who are thinking like you too. So they would have think about what you are thinking, and then they will now go for their discretionary action, the best one, which one they think is better for them. Even if it's not better for you, which one is better for them? Then they will choose that one, and they will just you will see them as heartless people, but you won't know what they are preventing. One, they're preventing riots, chaos. Because imagine people ask them, go and do this, and they say they will do it, and they do not do it. They don't do it. People wake up. They'll say, hey, now we catch you. Oh yeah, they get born everywhere. Who's that? Do you think police are ready for that? Like answers. So if they feel like silence will make the thing die slowly, and everybody will calm down, they will apply silence. Sure, you get.
But Papariano, jokes apart, you said something which have been disagreed upon, right? In a more, it would be a very good, credible approach for the police, to kind of tidy and dust up the image, to give a public conferences or Mohbad case. Honestly speaking, it's a highly sensitive case. I don't care whatever they want to come and say, but briefing becomes a crucial and important aspect of this case from the police.
That is what you don't know. Don't forget, security is their first duty. Their first duty is to protect life and property of the Nigerian people, and to make sure that there is safety. business are not. Wait, don't wait. Because let me speak. Let's say I'm trying to defend the police, which I'm not. Let me say I'm just trying to defend right now. Okay. Now I'm thinking in my head that now, as we speak right now, these guys, they are just making us on social media. It has not gone out of hands. All right, and it doesn't seem like they're going out of hands, right? But by the time we come to enter their midst now and begin to brief them now, seeing their demands, these guys are not comfortable. What if they ask us something that we cannot do? Okay, then now what we think we are trying to calm down, we now go beyond what we expected. And we have experienced this in Plateau because they will cite different, they will know what can happen. They will have said that this is how it happened, probably in Kuala. Okay, we brief them. After the briefing, before we know, chaos started. But before the briefing, everything was still on low key. So these are intelligence. Always try to understand their intelligence. As much as you're thinking about corruption, understand there is something that they are seeing until you are there. Because I know how police works to some certain extent. Until you are there, you will understand that in fact the action they took was the best.
I disagree.
When you are in the side of the public, you'll be thinking public is correct. They should speak. They're not speaking. But you don't know. If they speak, what will happen?
They can always manage communication, isn't it? You know, you can come out there for 5-10 minutes and say nothing, and still say something.
It may get out of hands if they calculate that this is what we want to say. They know what we are already saying. They know what we are saying. They know what we are demanding.
Of course.
And they may not be ready. They may not be ready for such. So no matter how they come to say it, they know we'll say, we still want forensic. We still want forensic. Now, when will I go down? Okay? And that may be a place they don't want to go. So, and that will show that these guys are just wasting our money and wearing uniform for nothing.
Please let me ask my question.
Go on flexing.
Okay. Do you think there might be a turn of events if eventually the DNA result comes positive, or negative, from the side of Adura and Yamubad? It is no news that they are pitching their tents with the other lady because of money. So if eventually it turns negative, do you think they might both decide to pitch their tents towards their Mubad's father?
No. That can't happen. Although there's possibility, anything is possible, right? But the possibility, the chance of that happening is very, very low. Adura has disowned the father, right? And Yamubad is marrying to another man. She understand. So there's already a division in the family already. Like it's not like it's not something that is maybe that is not there already. It's already existing. There's already a fracture in that family. Baba Mubad has moved on. Baba has already got new family people.
I'm not talking about marriage this time.
Then
reality. I'm talking about the reality.
No, sure. I'm coming there. If that child doesn't belong to Mubad, the next 10 years, there's going to be a family. They will go to court for sure because they will not listen to Baba. So, but the best thing is for Baba to take them to court, right? For court to resolve Mubad's royalty issue. So, and if it is up to courts, as long as Adura does not have a hand in Mubad's debts, right? The right people to inherit Adura, right, by the Yoruba culture is to inherit Mubad is Adura and blessing, right? In the absence of a Yoruba man having a child, it is the brothers and sisters that inherit him. That is how it is in the Yoruba culture.
Papariano, right? Fuck off, man. Fuck off, you fuck off, man. Olori Burukweda.
At your age, you are gifting me. So what was your gift meant for? So I can bring you up. Small boy. He can't handle our thinking here. So the way we analyze, he can't handle our comprehension or analysis. It's too big for him, but it's okay. Now, Baba Mubad will take these people to family court, and when they get to family court, there's going to be percentage given to Baba, to Mama, to Adura, Blessing, and to Wumi. At least for being Mubad's wife, there's going to be percentage. That's how it will be shared. It will be shared by percentage. But just because if that child belongs to Mohbad, everything will come to that child. In fact, 90% will come to that child. So you understand? Maybe just little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% will go to the father and little to the mother. Right? In most cases, it will go to the child. The father will lose. But if that child happens not to be Mohbad's child, Adura becomes a millionaire, Blessing becomes a millionaire, Mohbad mother becomes a millionaire, Baba Mohbad also becomes a millionaire. Because if they all share, even Wunmi, if they all share, and that, I don't think Wunmi wants that, right? I think it will be difficult for this whole thing to come out negative. It will be difficult to come out negative. It will, because Wunmi people don't want to be shamed. They don't want to be shamed. So you understand? They don't want to be shamed. Baba lawyer and Baba legal team, they don't know how to win a case. They are very, for me, I've seen their strategy. It's so, there are so many mistakes, loopholes that I see as somebody who is outside reading the case, right? And look at, if this person want to do criminal, they will cheat you. You will not be crying. You should have understand which ground, where they will go, how they will do. You should have known so and block every areas. But I see many loopholes. Same way I was crying for the inquest. When there was inquest was going on, I was crying. I said, who is this lawyer? Who is just doing things? They say it's a son, doing things anyhow. At the end of the day, what happened? They have abandoned that one. They went to court to Naramari Samlari again. I said, this is a wrong case. You guys should put up when you put up a good case, me myself, I will shift my position to your side because I know it's a win case. But when I see that this is a lose case, what do I do? Should I be with a loser? Are you mad? Me, my own integrity matters. I don't have to be where it's losing. I can't do that. I have to be where it's right because I will look at what you are doing right, which I can bet my money on that go up, going down. There's a good chance of winning here. Like I said something this night. Adibin Baba had chosen his own credible center or any accredited center by himself, right? And which was granted by the court, right? Even at
I want to ask one question.
Just wait. Even at that, Baba has people with him that can go on behalf of Baba to talk to that same court that come. This thing a game, okay, just play along. Now we will behind the Baba, we did together. That people will trust. They will trust people that came with Baba because they see them as one. Trust Baba Mohbad is not a man. It's not a man. It's not man of himself. It's a useless man. It's not useful. Let him prove me wrong for once. That's why I'm using this hard word on him so that he will be pained. See, Papariano is insulting me in the death of my own son. Papariano, okay, I want him to do something to show that he's a man for once. That's why he's useless. And I will keep showing to you he's useless. Watch and see. And I hope he can have sense in his head and prove ordinary Papariano wrong. Go on with your question, bro. Go on with your question, CK.
Yeah, sorry. My question is that he said concerning the question that this flexi person asked now. He said, what if the result is negative? But my point now is that now customary marriage is legitimate marriage, if I'm correct, right?
Exactly.
And
it's legal.
If I'm correct too, a child born in a legitimate marriage is considered as a legitimate child.
Sure.
So, which means regardless of the DNA result, even if the DNA result comes out negative.
Oh, no. Don't go there.
Okay. Yes. Because I'm just confused. I'm just thinking out loud.
I have quoted that law now. Evidence Act.
Okay.
Evidence Act 2011, 169 says that any child that is born outside wedlock or that is born into a marriage belongs to that marriage, right? Unless paternity test proves otherwise. So you understand? As we speak today, by law, Liam is Mohbad's child. As we speak. If paternity test comes, the new pronouncement of the court is what becomes legal from that moment on. Whoever that the court pronounced legal from that moment on becomes legal. For example, I can be someone's biological father, and court decide to award the father of that child, of my child, to another man because of my reckless action. I will only be biological, but somebody else will be the legal father of my child. And that is what counts. Legal rights. And that is the ultimate right. Every other right is court that gives right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be legitimate. You have to be legitimate. No, even in terms of the property, if this was not challenged, if Baba had not challenged the paternity of Liam, okay, by rights, Liam will inherit Mohbad. If Baba comes out today and say that I believe Liam belongs to Mohbad, who will stop it? Who will stop it? Courts. The whole family agreed a child belongs to them, and the child was born into their marriage that they sanctioned. They will give everything to the child, but they are doubting it. So you get, they are doubting it. Negative result will make you be guilty of perjury. And you know the thing, but Baba people doesn't know how to fight a case. We have analyzed all those things before in the past. Baba people, they don't know how to fight a case. All this is you're talking about. Now this platform now, in fact, now we win this argument for internet. When they went to Channels TV to say some things there, some of those ladies they came, they said they were lawyers, right? And then I brought out Child Rights Act 2003. We read it out here, and then we were able to, we were able to break everything down, and they all ran away. In fact, they even stopped coming to me, telling me they are lawyers, because me, I will go deep down with them. I want to know, like, this is a case right now. Let's study the case and apply intelligence. Let's apply our intelligence and let's see for ourselves. Okay, I want to see the angle you want to go on something that is so clear, glaring and obvious. I want to see the game you will play on me. We'll bring out the law, read it out, bring out past cases, check it, compare it, and then I want to see what you know that me, I don't know. So, Baba has got the right to ask for DNA. Like I've always said, I was the first and the biggest voice when it comes to defending Aloba's right to request for DNA. But the people he works with, it's not convincing to me that they may lead to anywhere good. It's all about money. In fact, this is the biggest time for anyone around Baba to cash out. Once and for all in their life. Just manipulate it, let it be this. In fact, from mobile royalty, Gorexin, if the result come out, it will give you 10%. Forever till you die. We just want to see that this child bear the name of that. Forget about that. That man is stupid. Okay, all right. 10%, right? Wow, me that I don't even, my job can't even provide this. Wow, me, why would be dreaming which house you want to buy next? Correct? I'm telling you, this is like a free cash out for these guys. And when result will come, they'll say, one logo go for they are dead. Right now, what happens is that they would have checked whether there's anything you can do. Right now, they are trying to destroy every prospect of what Baba Mohbad can do to challenge if the result comes out positive. Criminals don't do little job. That's why I'm telling you, you who have a case, do not just relax. Do not just relax. And it's very simple. And that's why I keep telling them, Mohbad father is one of the most useless men I've ever seen in my life. Very useless. Can Baba Mohbad prove to me that he's not useless? Even Bukola Jesus said so. He said Baba Mohbad is a thief. A thief. You understand? Did Bukola Jesus not say so? She says so. Why did Bukola Jesus call Baba Mohbad father a thief? Joseph Aloba a thief. Is he not a thief? A man that autopsy result, everything was known to these people. Baba knows what come out that na poison, na by Mohbad. They know so they went to change the result. Me and Confi was here like this when they talk to two of us. I say, Confi, make una tell this Baba because I go break in head. This one I might sweat my money and my time. I don't waste for this case. And I contribute to the GoFundMe. I even called people to come contribute for her. If you want to return back our money and interest, we not contribute to make you return them. We contribute for you to do the needful. But since you refuse to do the needful, you won't claim say you smart. You will bring interest for all of our contribution, myself and my people. One, okay, or you go face our venting, our anger, our reaction. You go face them till you die. You imagine the whole me. I shut down the whole book. Just say no fit talk again. The whole confusion of them, vengeance, young daddy. I shut them up. They can't talk when I'm talking because I know I'm speaking the truth. All of them, fake 8070. I know that useless woman that doesn't even have a value. They don't know what is up. They don't know anything about this case. They sent Shamsodium to prison. I don't know whether that guy was given life imprisonment. Is it true? Guys, is it a joke? I heard they said they sentenced that boy to life imprisonment. Now, I saw one woman from America that was insulting me before. They call her Yemi Osis. You guys have to see what... She's dead right now. Let me see. May I also rest in peace. The same way this Angela Wood. If you see the way Angela Wood is insulting me, if you not see him, go to my page. This is my page here. Go to the 4th video. You will see comment of Angela Wood on someone's video on Papariano. That useless woman, that prostitute that brought mom by the car. That dirty woman. You go and watch again, you see. Very dirty, nasty. Saying that me and Adenike, we are knocking, this and that, fuck you, shit hole. There's all sort of words that she's going to take Bamabat out of Nigeria to America. I don't know why you're wasting your time, this foolish woman. And when Bamabat get there, he will now show you his true color. Because you are just a dead brainer. You are a dead brainer. Somebody is here deceiving and scamming his own people. Do you think you know the man more than us that are here? Nonsense. It's like all those Igbos, marijuanas that you guys have smoked. What is worrying you guys there in America. Nonsense. We are saying somebody is misbehaving, it's not acting like a real man. Look at how your whole family destroyed. You carry criminals, surround yourself with, and you are deceiving public, saying you are looking for money for justice or no bad. If we give you 1 billion, can you get justice? All the money is for your welfare, to keep it in and build house, get car, begin to buy condom. Do you know how many condom Mobad father don't buy since when Mobad buy? You know how many? I be correct, no accuse them of twosome, threesome. You don't do threesome. Can Baba come out and defend and say that I never did twosome, carry Bible swear, since Mobad buy I never do twosome or threesome? If the man can do so, I will say yes. Make it come out and carry Bible swear, say you never do twosome or threesome. And no wonder they don't like Papariano. They be telling you, Papariano, half of the things that I do, I hope they can even do it on this case. And when it comes to this TikTok community, I made this work. I made this TikTok community of J4M worked. I was the only consistent host streaming for 24 hours in my bad case. And when people see the way people get me gifted, I eat bushmeat all the time. A lot of hosts, they got jealous, they got attracted by the shine they see. And they thought they too sitting down here, they'll be getting lions. But unfortunately, some of them were not given lions. Some of them were only given chicken, roses, tiger, antelope, elephant. But all fingers are not equal, you know? And they went messy, like someone like Comfy that used to stream me in. Comfy will be saying, hey, thank you, I am monetizing your content, but please, whenever you are doing show, please sometimes put on cloth, this and that, because my people, they like to listen to you. In fact, without you, I will not know where we'll be in this case. This is when I was saying things that they find suitable for Bamabat. When I was saying, hey, this man has a right, this man can do this. But later when I realized that this man is just a joke, he's just a gambler, he's just playing with us, trying to toss with our brains. He's not there for anything. He just want to, and by now I'm sure they would have collected money for DNA again. Shame would not make them come to public. They would have contacted people, collect money for DNA. Baba Mohbad, is it a swear that you cannot use your own money, your own hard-earned money for Mohbad to get justice? Baba Mohbad or Joseph Aloba, what is your usefulness? Do you know how much people contribute to Wema Bank? You would prefer to use that money to build your career than to spend it for Mohbad. Joseph Aloba that I know. Baba Mohbad will prefer to use the money that was given to him as gift for himself. He will prefer to spend it for something that favor him than spending it for ordinary Mohbad. and you're telling me the man is useful. So what we are doing here is a continuous gingering. We are gingering them to prove us wrong. We are already exposing them even before they even do the thing. We are telling them we know what they will do. Now it is on them to show to the whole world that they are not what Papariano is saying. For 2 good years, they cannot prove me wrong, given one thing as regarding this case. If anybody can bring me, when I do my analysis, I said my things, and it doesn't come like that. Tell me one of them since 2 years. I will appreciate you. Maybe I'll give $500 if you can bring it. That's how to prove me wrong by what I have said and play it. Nothing, not single thing. You'll not find it. You go try. And as long as I'm still in this case, only through justice we will get justice. Only through the truth. There will not be lies. Lies will not work. So if that is your way, better change. I am still here. I stayed here. Yeah, so we'll wait and watch and see. And I also hope that the investigation that is ongoing right now on the case of the Abuja protest as regard, I hope that one too is settled.
Can I comment?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to comment on regarding the news of the DNA that you read from. Is it from the Punch newspaper or... Yeah, from the Punch.
No, it's from Punch, but I would love to read from the CTC, which I don't have.
From the which is not available yet.
Continue, just let me try to find it.
Yeah, concerning the news from the Punch, it stated that the magistrate gave an order that the DNA should be done in an accredited lab. So the court did not give them the list of labs. It just informed them that they should ensure that it is done in an accredited lab, or else the results will not be accepted. So I believe accredited labs are labs that are recognized and registered to carry out DNA tests. So as long as any lab they are using is recognized, so the court will accept it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the court is giving them a specific lab, or the courts will give them a specific lab to go to. They will still be the one to choose an accredited lab by themselves. They just only have to be certain that lab is accredited.
No. For courts to legalize that result, court have to supervise the process. Court will have to appoint a middleman to supervise the process. That's what they call chain of custody, so that the integrity, which is concerned with the integrity of the result. So they have to be sure they follow through the process, so that the result will be an evidence that the court is providing to deliver their verdict or their judgment to say.
So with the appointed person by the court, give them a specific lab they will use. No, the appointed person to supervise the process by the court would not be the one to give them the specific lab that they will use.
The question is
the court accredited person will check whether the lab is credible.
Yeah, exactly, and it doesn't even have to check. Even when the results arrive is when the magistrate will decide that, okay, you did it in this lab. Okay, this lab is accredited. Yes, we accept the result.
No. The assigned person by the court will verify the credibility of the lab picked up by both.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not disputing that.
The court will not wait. Listen. The court will not wait for the result.
Rather,
because what you said now is change.
My point is that he won't be the one to choose the lab for them. That is my point.
No. Listen, he'll guide them. Put it that way. If they picked up a lab, if you check the lab that's not accredited, it will tell them this lab is not accredited. Why are you wasting time?
Definitely, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
So
it won't
it's
be
not
the
the court.
one.
It's not the court. It's the assigned person.
That's my comment exactly. So that's exactly what I'm saying also, that the court would not, the assigned person would not be the one to tell them the specific lab that they will use. It's still upon the family to decide a particular lab that they will use, but it must be an accredited lab. That is what the judgment said. So once they decided and the lab is accredited,
let's do it this way. Let's say Wumi picks an accredited lab, okay, any of an officially recognized laboratory in Nigeria, okay, then Baba also pick one. Are they going to go do it where Wumi chooses or where Baba chooses?
No, both of them legal aid will have to sit down and agree on one. That is it. But if they are unable to reach an agreement, then they will have to take it back to the courts, and the court will have to choose for them.
I don't know why you're asking this question. What's wrong with them doing both?
They can't present both results.
We have to know the situation. We have to know the situation.
They can't present two results to the court.
Why not?
The court just need one result from Nigeria. That's what the judgment said.
It doesn't work like that, please. Before,
this is
before, unless you want to tell me that this has changed. Before, they gave each candidate the flexibility to choose, right?
Did you listen to the news that Papariano read out? There's a judgment. If there's a choice, the judgment would have specifically said, okay, you have a choice to choose each lab for yourself.
Okay, Papariano, is that a new judgment you're talking about, or the whole judgment?
The news that I read.
There was a court case today, a trial. A court case.
Okay. Oh,
responded
thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, they responded to Wahab Shitu's application of doing DNA abroad, which Wumi did not argue. Wumi agreed to do it in Nigeria and abroad. So there was such.
So upon not able to agree on a particular accredited lab, then the courts can now go back to the courts, and the court can now choose for them. But for now, they still have the privilege to decide within themselves and to come up with a particular.
This is long road. This is long road. The application should have started it earlier. Just like you and devil, you still want to negotiate with the devil. So you understand? Me and you will clearly disagree. I want my favor, you want your favor. Right? We should already know this, that we cannot agree. It's light and darkness.
You remember the matter is a civil matter, so they will have to take fair judgment on them. So they can't
civil matter can be resolved by the two parties, and it can also be resolved by the court through trial. So what I want to know, because something is fishy here, right? This could be resolution by the two parties like before, not trial. Because if it is trial, it is the court that is supposed to supervise and get this result and open it to the both of them for the first time, right, as an evidence. But now that they are saying that like two accredited lab in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, the English is not clear. Can we see the court judgment?
Even the news is not clear to me too.
Exactly.
These punch people sometimes. These punch people, I don't trust their news 100%.
Now negotiation,
that judgment is it has K-leg. It has K-leg because a judge will now tell you to go and do a test outside Nigeria, inside Nigeria also. What for? I don't know anyway. I'm not disputing it, but we need to see the CCC to confirm what the judge really said, what the judgment was actually, exactly what the judgment is.
But sorry, but we have it in different newspaper, Papariano. Are you saying you've been through some of them? Even the news channel actually have it.
It's the same statement they offer. They copy and paste.
Okay. So the court hereby ordered the two DNA tests to be conducted in accredited and recognized hospitals, one in Nigeria and the other outside Nigeria. The magistrate ruled both parties or their representative must be present when the samples are collected. That's
that's what I'm saying. The court might not even award them a person to monitor this process. I'm telling you, the court might not award a person to monitor it as long as both representative is present. It's only when they have a dispute, then they will now go back to court that we do not agree. Then the court might not see something. The court will not waste his time to be appointing people on this kind of case.
Listen, that was before. I was talking about before. This is a new update. But now, from this, Papariano, one outside Nigeria, that means it could be Ghana.
Outside Nigeria can be Ghana. I said that before.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not. I'm just saying we're not going too far. If it's Ghana, they can follow each other to the lab, right? Yeah.
That's if they choose Ghana. Now we are still waiting.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah. Sure.
Or if it's London, they follow each other to London, right?
I don't think they have to be. I don't know. Where will the sample be collected? That's the thing. Would they collect it in London? Would they come? Would they take Mohbad body to London to collect sample?
No, the sample.
No. It's not. No. Papariano, the Mohbad sample. Yes, you are right about that question, actually. But the question is, how do you Kuton? Yeah, Mr. Kofi Kuton would be a good idea. But the question is, how do you want to protect and secured without any interference of the sample being collected? And that's the question.
That's my question too.
I think medical practitioner will come in to collect the sample, and it will be monitored by two parties. That is it. There is not just an ordinary person that will come and take the sample. Definitely, if they agreed on an accredited lab.
Let me explain what happened.
Were you in the court?
Yeah, they've read it. What we are reading is not what the court says. The court say, Baba say they ask Baba what do you want to say, which is Baba lawyer, Mr. Chitu lawyer, junior lawyer that went there. Now he said they want to do it in America, and the judge were laughing. Then after conclusion, Wunmi himself accept that anywhere they want to do it, they should do it, but they should allow her to do her own. The court now say, no, this is what is going to happen. The only thing they can allow them to do.
I would have loved the CTC, bro. I don't trust you. I want to see the CTC, bro.
Should I send something to your platform?
Let's hear from Top Movie. Top Movie, unmute your mic. Let's hear, because Top Movie 2 is a news career. Let's see what Top Movie has got.
His court are going to take charge of everything.
Oh, guy, you wait first. Top Movie, oh, yeah, you tell us. Let us hear what is happening. What you have got on your side.
Just a moment.
Okay, I want something that can be read, because I don't want to be in darkness. I refuse to be in darkness. I don't know.
Top Movie.
I don't know. I refuse to be in darkness. No, it doesn't matter. We can get movie. You see,
I'm just saying that they won't come.
We will hear from anybody, and we use our brain to do what's right. I will get brain for you. Share with the plane.
Nobody can fool us. They can't even fool us. Exactly, they can't fool us.
You can do
we listen to all parties. We listen to all parties and use our initiative to decide.
If it's too hard, we'll go bring law book. We'll consult it. Oh yeah, Josephine, continue, Josephine. Let us hear you first before
the person that said Wunmi is here now.
It doesn't matter. Let's talk about
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not attacking anybody.
Are you afraid of me?
I'm not. Why should I be afraid?
What the court says, everything about the DNA test is court are going to take charge. It's court that are going to take charge of everything. The only time Wunmi and Baba Mohbad will appear is to follow them to Yaba to go and take the sample.
Exactly, that's what I said earlier.
They will bring out the corpse and ask Baba Mohbad, is this Mohbad? Yes.
For Wunmi to accept, he gets something where they wrong. For Wunmi to say, yes, I could do this DNA. Bro, no joke.
Wunmi, is it Mohbad? Yes. They will not take sample of Mohbad. Baba Mohbad, is it Lian? Yes. Mumi, is it Lian? Yes. They will not take sample of Lian. That is the end of
To
Mumi
avoid
and Baba
tampering,
Mohbad.
swapping, all those things, or falsification.
So it's
So
not that maybe
are you saying the collection of the samples, both parties, from both Liam and Mohbad, is going to be from an independent person?
everything is going to be independent.
And who are these assigned medical personnel that's going to do that?
Is court.
No, you're not answering the question. They're ordered by court, but it's going to be professionally done. So who are the medical personnel? Is it a company or hospital? Or
the court is going to provide the medical hospital or no to nobody.
No, Pastor, I'm talking about the. Sorry, bro. The two questions I have for you.
None of them is going to. Nobody will know the hospital that are going to do it.
No, I know. Okay, so you are saying the court has the discretion not to disclose the medical personnel that's going to conduct.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
After the result, that is when you will know.
1 minute, sir. And then
sorry, sir.
I remember Baba was pedantic of taking Mohbad tissue bone. Is that what they're going to do? Did the court specifically mention that?
That was the first time when they were giving the order to go and do it, where they were said, but all those now has been cancelled.
No. But you're not answering the question. Baba Mohbad and Muyiwa specifically said that they're going to use Mohbad bone tissues.
Now they are nothing like tissue. They are going to the where Mohbad was direct.
I know. No, sorry. They said.
Okay, yeah. No, they will go to Mohbad to the morgue now and take it from Mohbad body directly there, right?
So that means they're taking the bone tissue. They're allowed to do that, right?
Yeah, they will go to where Mohbad is, bring